Come on. Get in there. Whew. Don't you hate how you could just never get the tent back in the bag? You know what we need? We need to call the expert. Douglas. Yeah, I need you. Yep, tent problems. I'm on the way. Camera's falling over. Let's go see the expert. Let's get going. And while we're there, we're gonna tell you about the amazing thing that you guys made happen this week and how much I thank you for it. So we made it here to the Circus where they got one more show to go, and their tent is just a little bit bigger than mine. So we're gonna see how this goes. So we found Douglas, the expert at setting up and packing up a tent, and he's gonna teach me how to pack this tent in a little box, which should help me get my little camping tent back in the box.
Yes, sir.
Think we can handle it?
Of course we can handle it. You found the right person.
All right, let's get to it. So you're gonna have to excuse the wind, but the loadout actually starts before the show even starts. You see the gates open and the doors to the tent open an hour before showtime, and Edge is performing most all that time, doing his juggling and bouncing and balancing and all the cool tricks he does. Now the stuff he's using in the pre-show is only used for the pre-show. So as soon as he is done with the pre-show, they'll start hauling all that stuff out and getting ready to load up over to the trailer. So that quick, the show hasn't even started, but now that he's done with that equipment, they're getting out of the tent and hauled over to the trailer and starting to get it loaded up. Now that process is going to continue throughout the whole show with every act as they get done with a piece of equipment. If it's not something they're going to use again in the show, instead of getting set to the side, and I'm about to walk into a cable, instead of getting set to the side and ready for the next show, it's going to come out of the tent, taken apart, and packaged up to get ready to load. Figured out why he's so strong. He's literally working out while he's working. Always.
Every time. When you have time.
So you see now the Angel's done. All his handstand stuff is headed out to get loaded up. So the trampoline act's done. Now the trampoline parts are coming out. They're gonna get all disassembled, and that box it looks like. Game on?
Game on, my friend. Well, right now we do a little bit of pre-striking. Everybody's grabbing their food out in the back. And then we'll go eat for 30 minutes and come back and knock it all down.
How long do you think it's going to take total?
Oh my God, today, let me see.
I'm going to hold you to it.
All right.
So
10 down and everything, I calculated 3.5 hours.
3.5?
3.5.
All right. We'll see how good he is.
This is because Mr. Kevin Venado was so kind, and he took the first show off on Saturday morning. So we only had 2 shows yesterday, 2 shows today, so everybody has very good energy. So 3:15, 3:30.
Okay. Okay, the equipment's headed in. The performers are all getting changed because they also helped do the loadout and the setup. So, all right, Douglas.
Yes.
Dinner was had, so where do we start?
We're actually going to start off with the sidewalls, and then if you can hear the noise, it's the bleachers is the first thing that comes out.
So these come, all the chairs first, then the bleachers, and the sidewalls go out at the same time?
At the same time, yes.
And luckily it's looking like all the wind calmed down. Earlier it was like a wind, no, there's still a little bit, but it was like wind storm, huge gusts here earlier. That would actually been kind of fun to try to see this all get packed up in that. So the sidewalls you see here are in panels, starting there and there. And obviously they're going to change as you go around because some of them have the doors and access points and all of that. So we've got backstage curtains coming down over there, chairs coming out over here, VIP seats coming out, sidewalls going down, electrical and lighting all being pulled out, concessions all being packed up and put away. Everything's being cleaned right now actually before it gets put away. How many panels are there on the sides?
Oh my goodness, I believe there's like 14.
I was guessing 18. Should you put tarp down before you fold it up to keep everything clean and all the grass and stuff off of it?
We have grass here. We only put one tarp, but like in the back we have to put 3 tarps because the rain and the water got soaked up, and try to just keep it nice and in good shape and not get it dirty. But still, when we arrive to the next location, before opening day, we wash everything.
You wash the whole tent?
We wash the whole tent, the inside and outside of the sidewalls.
Ernesto, ¿qué parte de plegado?
Pegado, ¿de qué?
Fold.
Doblado.
Plegado. La tienda es más importante.
Ah, ¿cuál es la parte más importante del doblado? Uf. Sí. Toda, para mí toda, ¿eh?
He says that everything, but normally we just have to make sure that it's properly together, so whoever unfolds it in the next town doesn't deal with it getting all tangled up.
So organization is the
Yes,
key.
Organization is the key. Well, I don't know if you noticed, we have some ropes with some numbers on them.
I saw that.
It's very important we put them on there.
And you got boxes with numbers.
Yeah, these are for the lights.
Yeah.
But the sidewalls have a little tag that we put on it after we fold it up. We know on what part it goes on.
Oh, so the rope is picked into this, so you know where that panel goes around the
Yes.
tent?
Yeah, like that one could be 6, this one is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Because the doors have to line up in the right
They have to-
places.
especially the colors.
Oh, I didn't even think about the colors. Yeah. Because those match all the way down.
Yes.
So it can't be off. If it's off one pole, it screws the whole thing up.
Yeah.
You hear that,
It's
Ernesto?
happened before
Don't
when
screw it up.
It's happened before where the colors don't match, and then we have a problem.
You have to undo them all and move the whole thing. Jeez. We are like 15 minutes in and all the seats and the seat stands are all gone. Woo! Someone's excited. All this physical labor part is the part where like want to help, but they're all so tuned in and dialed that me jumping in is most likely just going to slow them down, which I also don't want to do. So I'm at a conundrum. ¿Cuántas libras?
I think 120.
120?
Sí, I think so.
Come here.
Dos, tres.
All right, Douglas, you got to teach me how to fold a. I said that way wrong.
Fold a sidewall.
Yeah, how do you fold a tight, organized, compact sidewall here?
Well, this one's easy because it's completely square or rectangle.
Uh-huh.
So
Well, so is my little tent.
Yeah.
So,
There we go. We fold it in half.
but this isn't in half, Douglas.
Huh? No, we leave it like that so it doesn't get very bulky at the very end. There's a
Uh-huh.
lot of techniques. I can't give them to you all, otherwise you're going to take my job. No, just kidding. Allá a un lado de aquella caja.
Shit, you think you're kidding. You don't know how bad I want to run away with the circus.
Oh, if you want to run away, I can make that dream come true.
All right.
We're always looking for talented young men to join the circus.
Well, he said young, so I'm out.
Young, because I'm sure you're younger than me.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
So then, you show the youngsters how it's done, see?
I think as an actual age number, I'm younger than Douglas. As a physical go-getter, I don't think that's true at all.
So just to make it really simple, now we stop because the ladies can't pick up the heavy stuff. So now that's where we join this part of the group now.
So now that they got all the panels off, This takes a pause while everybody goes in and moves the big metal
Move
pieces.
the middle pieces and put it away.
All right.
Oliver!
So these all fit together like a puzzle?
Yeah, just like this. Bam.
There's a place for everything, everything in its place.
Just dragging the tarps around to get these walls down. It did rain pretty heavy last night and into early this morning, so the grass on this side is very wet. That is a super cool little machine. Over here they got the little rack that goes with it. It's got the forks on it right now, so you can see, and the forks carry this rack around, and this rack has the stake driver. This is like a big jackhammer, but the end fits over the tent stakes and drive the tent stakes into the ground. Here is the stake puller. This goes on it and pulls the stakes back out of the ground. Here is a hitch adapter for it, so they can move trailers and stuff around with it, and then they've got grease and oil and stuff and all that for it ready to go. And that machine changes all of its parts back and forth from the cab, so you can come right up and grab whichever one you want to use and switch out without ever having to get out of that thing.
Beautiful. Teamwork, baby.
You can tell they've done this once or twice. Look how many light bulbs are on these signs out in the open there. And they move this, haul it, load it, pack it up, everything without breaking them. Manny, how many light bulbs you break?
Honestly, one, I think.
One?
7 years, no bad.
That-
I mean, 8 years.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good average.
There, I got it.
You
I got it. Don't worry, I'm being helpful now. I'm finally contributing. Oh, if I drop this and break the bulbs, I'm gonna feel so bad. Out of the way. Hold the sign. Don't screw it up.
Go for Kiko. My friend, my second one.
Yeah, okay, I got it. What do I do now? They just left me here, and if I let go, it moves. Hey Manny, do I have to just stay here and hold this all night?
Yeah, for a couple more hours.
That's what I was thinking. That's where I thought he was going with that. Is this the new guy job?
It is. Definitely. It's not bad.
No, I'll stand here all night. See, this little plate's got pieces that drop down into these posts right here to lock it together. And then what's it connect to over there?
There is something, I have 4 holes here.
Oh, the pins in?
And pins in.
Okay. Manny, where you live at?
Orlando, Florida.
I can tell.
I know. I'm freezing. I mean, not right now. Yeah. I'm original from Cuba, so this is pretty good.
And that's gonna hold the bulbs all apart in there. Because nothing can move now. Unless Manny screws this up.
Yeah. What you see in the show is nothing compared with all this magic.
This is the real.
This is the real magic.
This is the real show.
The real show.
And then you guys built all this stuff, and all the racks and all the signs and everything to hold them.
Yep.
It's all just built yourself.
Yep.
To just figure out what it needs and make it work.
Exactly.
What city's next?
Spokane.
So if you're anywhere near Spokane, Washington, you got to go check them out. 7th generation?
No, yeah.
Him? Yeah.
Yeah.
You're 6 and 7, right?
Yes, sir. A lot of circus history.
Yeah, just a little.
I have my dad has a picture with all of his uncles and grandfathers and. I want to know.
And did you tell me
Yes.
a couple of years ago? Did you tell me your family used to have its own circus?
Yes, we used to have our own circus. We used to have animals on the circus. Then my father got a little bit sick, and then the pandemic struck. We had a lot of contracts with fairs and like carnivals. And due to the pandemic, my father just decided to retire. So then he was like the main boss, decisions and everything. And then all my brothers, they all have different opinions. While he was the boss, we all took his guidance and followed him. But as soon as he decided to retire, everybody wanted to go their own way. So my wife worked at Circus for a while, and I was doing stage rigging for concerts. And then I had a call from my compadre Manny Acosta, a really close family member now, and he gave me a call and said that Kevin Bernardo was looking for a tent master, operations director. And I came, did a couple times, went back and forth to help out till I took the decision to come aboard, and I'm here since more than 5 years now.
Yeah. And then your wife and Manny's wife,
Yes.
both performers in the show, and
Yes.
they do an act together.
They're the amazing pink ladies.
Yeah.
So yeah, they've seen videos that you posted. So yeah.
Very impressive. Now your wife and your son also have an act together.
Yeah, they have an act together. Well, now the actually Manny, my son, and my wife have the trampoline act, which is the Cuban Mafia act. But they do amazing things.
That's a really cool one.
Yes.
Yeah. The 3-man high stack.
Yes,
And
this is
then,
really.
then your wife
really,
jumping backflip onto the chair.
Everything is honestly harder than what it really looks.
No, it looks really hard. Trust me.
Yeah, but I mean, even you're like, oh, it's hard, but you don't know the training, exercise, diet that they have to take, especially Kiko, for him to be strong and
Yeah.
fit.
Yeah.
On a 3-show days, you can actually shoot that 3. He like dancing. That's because his legs are wearing down.
Yeah. No, there's no way I could do that. Not even close. They're impressive.
Watch your head. We're gonna start coming down from
Yep.
the top.
No, just go ahead and hit me. It's
Angel,
fine.
what's your name? Up.
Whatever. We'll take a break, have some coffee, take off my shoes until it's ready.
Paul's over here out running everyone. So you've got all these boxes with all these special holders for the different speakers, lights,
Everything technical right in the red road case.
and all the wiring for the different stuff has to be organized just right.
Broken down by where it is in the show. All the stuff that's like-minded goes in the same place, so it's easy to pull out. You don't have to run around to get it.
And then you also got planned out like those lights are staying on while the work is happening to clean up, but certain stuff's getting taken down. So you got to like stage that out.
There's a subsystem for setting up the tent and carrying down the tent, and there's a system for the actual show.
So all the lighting, the music, the sound you see happening during the show, Paul's the one making it happen.
The old guy on the show.
And right now the old guy outran everyone else, is waiting for them to get done so he can get his speakers down. And then Kiko doesn't even need a forklift. He's going to pick this up and carry it off all by himself, no problem. Hey, who can lift more weight, you or your dad?
I think you mean.
Think so? Oh, I don't know. How long have you been doing your act in the show now?
It's coming up on 2 years now.
So right after the last time you guys were here is when you started then?
So when I met you for the first time, I was just crew hand.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
year after 2024, I actually started doing my act, so like full time. So I've been doing my act for a whole year, and then this is coming up on the 2nd year of me doing it.
You went to a pretty big competition, got second, I heard?
Yep, I went to.
You know what that means?
What?
It means you need to try harder.
I
No, I'm
did,
kidding.
yeah. Well, I'm going to another one. Hopefully, I
When's
get
the other
first.
one?
It's in October.
In Vegas?
Yes, in Vegas.
What if I just showed up?
That'd be great. That'd be sick.
Levántale, Manny. Atrás. Atrás. Inclínalo para ti. Ya las tienes ya. Inclínalo más. Está.
So that Manny is performer, set builder, tent setup, driver, and equipment operator.
Oh, these light truss.
Oh, in there, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, is that off this cable?
Yeah.
So this cable is going through the tent and up
Through the tent and then pulling those lights up in the air.
those ones right there. Okay. Oh, I see how it works. And I'm gonna go show you. All right, those lights you see are mounted off of cables up there where they would hang down here. And they hook those ones through pulleys, and down out there, when they tighten them up, it pulls them back up here so they shine down on the stage. I totally figured that out all on my own. Douglas didn't help at all. Maybe a little. And then Paul is gonna dismount them all, unplug all the wiring, and figure all that out and package them all up into these boxes. So for trucks that they're loading all this stuff into, you see they got their main van trailer here. This is a, looks like 48 foot single drop, like moving van trailer style. I have one that's a double drop. It's only 45, I believe, but this one, there's just it's a single drop here and then a flat floor all the way back over the top of the axles, and then has these storage boxes underneath for more storage. Whereas my double drop comes down farther, goes all the way through and then back up over the axle, and the floor inside is dropped down. And they got a really, really nice Freightliner here to pull it with. And over here they got the concessions truck. This is the truck that hauls all of the concession equipment, the drinks, the food, the snacks. And if you want the best pink lemonade you've ever had in your life, you got to come to one of the Venardo Circus shows. And then over here they have a really nice aluminum stet deck with some leftovers from dinner on it. Got the aluminum ramps back here for loading up the little forklift machine. This is going to haul the king poles for the tent, as well as I believe the crates that the tent goes in itself. This is a sliding spread axle, so that back axle can slide back here to make this a spread axle and get more weight on the rear end, or it can be sucked up there to help with maneuverability. And then up front, it's got a permanently mounted big old generator on it that powers the entire operation, as well as the concessions and all their trailers out back. So they're a fully self-sustained operation where they could set this up literally anywhere and have power, water, everything they need to run their show. They don't need anything from the venue itself other than the space to put the tent. Douglas, I just said something that I think is true, but I want to make sure.
Yes.
You guys are completely self-sustained and can set this up anywhere.
Anywhere.
You don't need power, water, nothing from the facility. You just need space.
Yeah, normally for the water, we normally ask the facilities to facilitate water for the performer, but we also have 4 barrels of 400 gallons each that we can travel with us in case we need to be self-sustained completely.
So you could set this up anywhere and
Anywhere,
put on a show.
yes, put on a show. Last year, we were so grateful to be able to perform in Asheville after all the bad things that happened.
Yep.
And there weren't a lot of places. We didn't know if there was water. So we were able to go there and perform thanks to being self-sustained 100%.
And you guys bought basically an entire circus show and donated to the people of Asheville so the people who just lost everything could go and watch the circus.
That's correct.
That was all them.
Yes.
And we also got to tell them what they did for this event here.
Yes.
Because I haven't told them yet.
Oh.
We got to make them wait to the end of the video.
Okay,
That's how
then.
you do the whole YouTube thing.
I'm sorry.
Keep the views going.
You're catching me off guard. I'm just trying to do my job, man.
You're about to spoil the whole thing, Douglas.
Oh, I'm sorry then. Good thing you can fix it.
I had to cut him off so quick. So yeah, they were scheduled to perform in Asheville, and then the hurricane came through. I was telling the story.
I'm sorry.
And now you're coming to interrupt again.
I come to interrupt. Managers let me know that he spilled the chairs on purpose, so it can be a little
I
bit
didn't
more.
even catch it.
You didn't catch it? Oh, when he dropped the chairs, thought you were filling him, so he's like to make it a little bit more exciting because you know.
Manny, I missed it. Do it again.
Oh my God, you need to come back next year.
Okay.
It's once a year.
What? You screw up once a year?
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody's leaving cliffhangers here. That is a lot of boxes. And there's a lot more to go. So yeah, the Venardo Circus was scheduled to perform in Asheville, North Carolina right before the hurricane came through and devastated that whole area. So where they were set to perform was wiped out. They weren't sure if they were even be able to go in and do it or not. But luckily they were able to find a venue, just an open parking lot. Like I said, they had absolutely everything they needed to be self-sustained there. And went through with performing the show anyway, and they donated a whole bunch of tickets to people, and then you patrons of this channel donated, I think it was around 500 tickets is what we purchased and donated to the people of Asheville who had just lost everything, so that families and children who just watched everything they had get wiped away could go out, have just a night of fun and enjoyment, forget all their troubles, and just smile and laugh for a bit. And you guys are the ones who made that happen, and I cannot thank you enough for doing that. That also leads into what you guys did for this circus here, and we'll get to that in just a minute. All right, now that main cross beam is coming down. And that's, I think, the final light inside the tent here. All right, Douglas.
Yes.
Here's where I have all the trouble. I get to this point and I just can't make my tent fit in the bag.
I know, but
What do you do?
thanks to these ratchets and these gentlemen here, we're gonna put Jack back in the box. Pon el ratchet y ahí lo van ya.
Why is the little guy the one jumping on top? So that's the secret. You just squeeze it and force it.
Definitely.
It's not like a great technique that all just fits so perfect. No, you just brute force.
Yes. It's not rocket science. It's brute force.
I've been going about this wrong the whole time.
When it's hot, it's better because it's easier to roll them. The canvas is soft, so when you roll them, you can really roll them, squeeze them pretty good. But when it's cold like this, the canvas is hard, and when you have to roll it, you can't really make them so tiny and become bulky, and that's what happens.
Then just ratchet straps. That's the answer.
Yep.
I'm gonna give that a shot.
Always. And as you can see, that's my other son, 9 years old. So he's learning early to learn how to, I just told him to pick up the trash, but he don't want to do the trash because that's the hard part, right?
You gonna join the circus too?
Yes.
Yeah? What's your act gonna be?
Maybe handstand right now.
Handstands with your brother? You guys could do a tandem act? There you go.
All right, let's break down the trust. Now do me a favor. I need you to go tell Manny he's backing me up. He's making me look bad.
I will definitely go tell Manny. Manny! Not Karate. Douglas said you're screwing the whole thing up. You're going too slow. You're ruining the whole operation.
Oh my
We're gonna
God.
be here all night because of you.
That is my job. It's actually my job.
Hey Douglas?
Yeah.
He said if you keep running your mouth, he's gonna fight you.
Let him try.
Oh, I could stir up some drama. Well, you said you were trapeze
I was trapeze and a clown.
and a clown.
And a clown.
So you-
my
so you were-
my
you-
wife says I wasn't a very funny clown.
Oh, I was gonna say, so you retired from the trapeze part.
Yeah. I still clown around once in a while. They tell me now I'm a clown outside of the stage.
Here's Slow Manny back.
Yeah. Hey, you're slowing me down, man. You're making me look bad.
That's my job. Give me that.
You're supposed to say safety first.
No, it's just make you look bad. How do you rate that, Angel?
Like a 6.8.
6.8?
He's getting there.
He's getting there, yeah. What do you think? By next year, you'll be ready to star in the show?
Next 2027.
2027. He's got a date in mind. I love it. So does all of these boxes have a special place in the trailer
Yeah, this is the Tetris.
and an order they have to go?
Yeah, they have a number, 18, 15. We put the number, it's more easy for organize.
Man, he's done this once or twice. Oh, you see they got a couple guys up here unzipping the panels, and then down here they're loosening up all these side poles, which will take the tension off of all this. The main king poles are going to stay because they've got these big guy wires over here that are completely separate of these tension lines around here. And ratchet straps. That's the secret. You're telling me all of this is going to fit in these 3 boxes?
Yes, sir. In all 3 boxes.
It's going to take a lot of ratchet straps. So as you can see by the straps flapping around, the wind is kicking back up. It was calm for a bit there, but earlier today it was just ripping through here. Calmed down and now it's starting to get a little windier. I can only imagine once all this is free flowing, it's quite the sail. I remember the magic control box.
Yes. So I'm just waiting for Angel to get down from there. Don't want to catch his fingers so I can't see him. He's letting go of the safeties that actually, the motors pick up the tent, and after it's up there, we put these 2 safety cables, and then we release the motors. So it's
not sitting on the motors the whole time?
It's not sitting on the motors, and then something can happen. It's sitting on the safety.
So you have to pull the tension back off of those, release them, and then you can let it down?
So Angel went up there to release the safety. Now he's down. Now I can bring down a little bit down the tent. Makes it easier to take down the pole. All right, let me finish. Now, I'm gonna grab a group of people and we're gonna start folding the tent on one side.
So this just pins together right here with 2 big pins to hold. Is it this whole side? This whole corner, I believe. Yeah, it's one big piece. That's a giant piece of canvas. Actually, it looks like this center all the way through and down, all the way across is also 1 piece. What's that, 3 pieces? Oh, I guess that's why there's 3 boxes. Duh. How many steps do you get in a day?
Oh my God, I don't know, but I walk more than 5 miles just here.
I believe that. Oh, we gotta keep up. So they're folding in half, I believe is what's happening here. All right, so they ran all the way over here to there, which folded it in half, and then they ran back, which folded this side into 1/3. You see right there. And then they're gonna get it from the other end. I wonder if they come over here. I'm so guessing on all of this, but they're gonna come over here, just fold it in half, then come back and make a 1/3 over here, and they'll fold those 2/3 onto each other and drop them in the box. Is the story I'm making up in my head right now, then we'll see what they actually do. It is 9:32, they started at 7:25, so we're 2 hours and 7 minutes into this. Check my math on that, it's late, I'm not sure. All right, so we're watching. Folding in half. Oh, are they gonna go all the way? Oh, I see, that's why they put the box there. Putting that all the way over. And they're gonna go past it. He's gonna stay still and the other ones are gonna run around. It's gonna fold that flat back over and set it here. That's the new story I'm making up in my head. Nope, that is not what's happening at all. Okay, they're gonna take that half and fold it around the inside and wrap around, and that's the new story. Nope, they're going back to my original plan. And then there's this guy. Now Manny's gonna come in with a forklift once they get that started and walk that in so it's straight down under that and they can let it all straight down into there. And that's the new story that I'm making up on how this is gonna go. Oh, they're already going on the other side too. I didn't even notice that. Got it. So they go and it's folding over itself until the fold gets to the box, and then they stop and they switch the other side and go that way until that fold gets back to the box, and then they're over here and they do it again and they keep going back and forth and it just keeps closing it in and in and in until it's lined up with the box. That's what actually is happening, if that makes sense.
Uno, dos, tres.
Exactly. So now they come over the other side, they do the same thing. Where they just kind of package it as they move this in to where they can then, oh, ha, figuring it out. Then they're gonna do the same thing to the middle one and get it all started. And then they're gonna lower these down all at the same time. There'll be people at every box folding them in there. That's the story I'm making up in my head now. We'll see how close I am to being right. So here's the problem with this crew. While you're watching one thing happening, a whole nother is happening somewhere else that you're missing. So they folded up this side, and they're gonna walk that one back into the box. Folks, I noticed we got all hands on deck now.
Yes. This is the most critical part of the thing that we have to bring it down.
I should go to this side because that's the side the light's on.
Yeah.
You need to be in good lighting for this.
Oh, thank you. Now is the most critical part, taking down the tent, because at any moment the wind can just catch us and rip up the tent.
And take it off.
Pull it out of the boxes and rip it up, yep.
So you got all three started, and then so when you lower it down, there's people on all three.
On all of them, yeah. You might not see any wind right now, but it can just pick up in any moment. Anything that can go over 15 miles an hour wind can knock that tent out of there. It's like a big balloon just waiting to get inflated. When this is coming down, I'm nobody's friend. I have to be tough on them, and they have to understand that this is a very big responsibility, and this is no game. After this is down, then you're gonna see my smile come back on me. So
this is the most dangerous part for the tent.
Dangerous part, yes.
Where it's the most vulnerable.
Yes. No tent, no tent, no circus.
I got an easy up you could borrow. It's red and white.
Can 500 or 600 people fit in it?
Around it.
Well, this is actually how this show started, with a small little tent.
Yep, and rented hay bales for the audience to sit on that you had to give back after the show. That's like a perfect segue into the why I wanted to do what I did with this show, but I'll hold off until you're done with the important part until we get into that.
All right.
But just know that was the perfect moment.
All right. I have half a smile already, so we're 3/4 of the way down, so that's...
Okay, you just say when.
No pasa nada, Diana. I say they're letting me know that square framing's still in there, and that it could hurt the tent. But how I say again, this is the most vulnerable part, so we're just gonna leave it there for now and make sure it doesn't hit it or rip it.
That slider around the king pole?
Yeah, that's from the aerial truss that holds up the rigging and everything. Now, as you can see, well, I can smile now. That's the good part now.
Down?
It's already down. I don't know if you noticed, there's no more wind.
Yeah, once the tent is down, it stops.
It stops.
Completely. Every time?
Yes, every time.
So that's where they got to watch that brace over there.
In the middle right now, yeah.
Because you set right down on it.
Yeah, just make sure it doesn't hit it or catch on anything. So, touchdown, baby.
All right, so what you said about how this all started was just basically not much more than an easy up. Small little tent that you're actually performing outdoors. You weren't there, I don't think, of that one.
I was not. I wasn't there. I was very good friend of him. 1 second.
Do you think?
That's it. And he actually, this was in Pomona, California, and his that little tent I believe it was like 10 by 15, something like that.
I'll put a picture of that right here in the video, yeah.
And this was actually the main stage exit for the entrance and exit for the performers, just to come out into the one ring.
Which was all completely outdoor in the open?
Completely outdoor in the open, with the seats were bales of hay.
That they rented.
And yeah, Kevin had to get back. And that's how the circus started. So this is how Mr. Kevin Bernardo's had his dream, and that's how he really started off.
So that right there, that's the message of this circus, is no matter how down you think you are or how much you have stacked against you, you can realize your dreams.
Yes.
If you follow it, you can realize your dreams. That's the message of this circus.
Yes,
that gets spread everywhere.
And the most important was that back in this time when he started off, he was still struggling so much because he was trying to do it by himself. And then yet again, if you see the message, is that nothing can be done if you don't have a team with you. And he found out the hard way, and then started having friends and putting his team together, and just look at the circus now.
And
So
just
now
never
he's
gave
got
up.
2 units. Never gave up.
Never gave up on his dream. So, that totally fixed the lighting when I moved back just a little bit. All right, so that's what, the first time we came to the circus, not 2 years ago, it was 3 years ago.
Yes.
You guys were here. It's the first time my family came, and that message is what really resonated with us. And what I thought was so amazing, that's why I reached out to Kevin after that, just blindly reached out to him on social media. And then when you guys came back the next year is when I came and met up with you, and we did the whole video about setting it all up. I did that interview with Kevin afterwards, and I thought that message was so good and so important. That's what I wanted to help spread.
So I don't want to interrupt you, but when I actually met Kevin, he was barely starting out with the circus. I saw him when he was actually like homeless. He lost his home, living in his back of his pickup truck. This is really true. You know, I don't know how far you can go down at the bottom of the barrel and then raising back up. So back then we used to have our circus, and I remember him having a little tent and coming to ask for help. He was very, very like pleased, or had a like big gratitude that a lot of people didn't want to help him out. You know, these simple questions that like, well, how do you do this and how do you do that? And some people are a little bit thinking that you might take their job, or I don't know, maybe being selfish. I really do not know. But when Kevin came up to us, we helped him in the best way, not looking for anything in return. And I think this is where we started off our friendship. And then back then I said to myself, you know, always help somebody. You never know, you might work ending up working for them, and look where I'm at now.
That, like I said, that message of where you can be as low as you think it gets, there's still hope to realize and make your dreams come true. That's that message I loved about this. And when we came this year, my family came to the second night. We weren't here opening night, we were here the second night.
Second night, yes.
And I saw some empty seats in the crowd. I'm like, there shouldn't be empty seats at a show like this. And then and so I know of some local organizations we work with, some nonprofits that work with youth mainly. One of them being Every Kid Sports, and it's a local nonprofit here. They help low-income families, and they use grants and donations from people, anyone who donates, and they pay for registration fees and uniform fees and all that, so that every kid should be able to play sports. They feel it's very important, and they work with kids all over the country. And so their client list is low-income families. And so when I saw the empty seats here, knowing the message of this circus, the fact that all this got pulled together as last minute as it did and everything pulled off is amazing. But we reached out to Elena, the director of Every Kid Sports. We reached out to the Bernardo's team, and everybody, we looked at how many tickets you guys had in your upcoming shows open. And we basically sent out an email to all of the families that in this area that Every Kid Sports worked with, and said basically, if you want tickets to the circus for your whole family, let us know and we'll pay for them.
Oh my God.
And we ended up got 232 responses.
Wow.
And we paid for all those tickets, and then Kevin offered us a big discount on those tickets so that we were able to do even more. And we also got every family popcorn and cotton candy as well. So a lot of the people who are in the later shows for the end of this week, and then today as well, yesterday and today, were some of those families.
I'm really glad that you came and saw that on Friday night, and helping out these people is a big thing. So,
and I thought it's part like those kids and even those parents, no matter how bad at or how stuck you think you are, your dreams can still come true. Oh, up.
I'm getting yelled at. Nah, just kidding.
Your dreams can still come true, no matter where you think you're at and how big of a wall you think you're against. And I thought that was a very important message. And I thought that was the perfect organization to send it out to. We got 232 people here because of that.
Thanks to you and thanks to Kevin.
Thanks to the viewers.
Yes, of course.
Kevin giving that big discount. Your guys' office staff who last minute threw all this together. The Every Kid Sports staff who on their end did all this last minute. And my wife who kind of coordinated the whole thing in between. It was my crazy idea while we were sitting at the show, and I turned to her, I said, hey, you think we can pull this off? And she was like, let's see what we can do. And then we talked to Karina here, and she started it with your guys' team, and within a few days we had the whole thing lined out and done, and all those people got to come to the circus the rest of the week.
So I'm really glad then for the viewers and everybody who really helped out. How I say, you know, I'm a little bit like, I'm on social media but not a lot, so I really do not know that what goes on, you know, in that kind of world. My world is this one. So I say thank you all for making this happen, and you know, anytime that you or the audience or the Mr. Kevin can help out, we're here for that.
Okay, social media can be an amazing thing, and stuff like that you guys make happen proves it. Duty calls. But thank you guys. You're the ones who make that happen. I'm the lucky one who gets to come out and facilitate it, but without you, it wouldn't happen. So thank you guys. Thanks to your whole team.
Yes.
Maybe we get to do it again sometime.
Why not? Well, we have 2 units now, so we go all around the United States.
Yep.
Maybe people can reach out to you and say, hey, we want to help out too in any part of the United States, and you know, talk to Kevin and we can make it work.
Perfect. Look at that. Fits in the box perfectly. That one's just got to get tucked in. That one, that's the outer wrap thrown over the top. That is unbelievable that all that fit in those 3 boxes. And they didn't even need any ratchet straps on this one. Man, they move quick. I was filming them pulling stakes out, and they're already laying one of the king poles down. And check it out, every little piece of trash being picked up. Tú no necesitas a winch. No. Just pull it. ¿Cómo se dice winch?
Winch.
Winch? Still winch?
Winch.
Oh, that's easy.
T4. T4.
T4?
This is T4.
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 Okay.
In Circus, name T4. Winch, motor.
Yeah, like on the truck.
Yeah.
Okay. ¿Cuántos años tú trabajas con la Circus?
Aquí 4 años. This circo 4 años, other circo 1. I work in 2 circos more.
So 10 total con la Circus? Pero 5 esta Circus.
Yeah. My professional, I engineer in telecommunication.
Really?
Yeah, in Cuba. In Cuba, I study engineer.
Really?
In telecommunication.
So check this out. Since this one's laid down, if this goes all the way down, they're gonna, you know, put a lot of strain on that cable. So they got this pole right here that they're gonna land the cable in the V in the middle, and the 2 winches on each side are moving the pole over to line it up, and that'll keep that cable going up and down to be able to lay these poles to the ground without overstressing anything. Douglas, what part of the process is this?
That's when you know that they're fresh.
Yeah, that's when
because Mr.
I just made Cuban coffee.
Yeah, that's Cuban coffee where it works. Manny, levántalo y lo empujas tú solo.
The performance never stops, Edge. Non-stop. The cable missed the V. It was going to be too far outside to try to move it over, so Manny just came over with the forklift and became the new pole. And they are just cruising with the stake pulling as well. We're almost done. What's our time?
It's exactly 10:30. So 3 hours and 5 minutes.
3 hours and 5 minutes. The tent is down, the poles are down. A few more stakes to pick up, and then just some more loading.
And this is normally what I do just with the forklift, how I said, after everybody, I let it go. Then I just stay an extra hour and a half, 2 hours loading that.
So you do that part?
Yeah, the forklift does it by itself. So, and then after that, tie down and we're good to go.
So you'd be right on your 4 hour?
A 4 hour mark, yeah. But the Performer's 3.5.
4 hours to complete, loaded, tied down, ready to roll.
Yeah, ready to roll.
That's impressive. And they fill that trailer right to the doors. I'd say it's full.
Yeah, we use every inch to its extent.
I'm stuck in the traffic.
Hold on, let me shut the door. That truck is loaded and done, so they're getting it out the gate into the parking lot. See, they're putting some side racks. Oh, and I went and got a jacket, it got cold. They're putting some side racks in, and a crossbeam will go across the top to hold those long poles. They're gonna sit up off a rack that's in the front of the trailer, and then one on the back here. And they sit over the top of everything. And then this space right here is for the little forklift to come with the ramps and load up. And there you have it. The entire tent is packed up. The ground's clear. There's a couple little pieces over there to throw on the trailer at the end. Get everything strapped down, and the whole setup is ready to roll out in the morning. Listo.
Listo. So you see the Tetris we have to do to...
It's one heck of a Tetris game. Definitely one heck of a Tetris game.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it was a major Tetris game to figure it out the first time.
Oh my God, the first time we were actually at the winter quarters, and we took like about 4 or 5 days to figure it out. We loaded it one way, then we have to switch it out. Then when you think you had everything on there, you're like, oh, we still need some. So it's like figuring it out. Me and Manny. So then we were able to do it. Kevin was happy.
Well, it's impressive how quick you do it now.
Yeah.
That's for sure. So you guys gonna head out first thing in the morning?
Yes.
You head for Spokane?
6:30 we started heading out. So I only get a couple hours of sleep tonight. But then the good thing about the Venado Circus is that we travel today, do the preloading, which is setting up the towers, leaving it ready. Then Tuesday morning, everybody comes back in. We set everything, finishing back up. Then Wednesday we have off.
So you get a break.
A non-show day. I consider it off because I still have the inspections by the authorities to come and do. But it's.
But all the crew's off.
Everybody's off. So then we that's time to rest. Then Thursday we start back up, cleaning, washing, leaving everything ready for the show.
Well, like I said, impressive operation. You've got a great crew who works together really well.
Yeah.
And I very much appreciate you letting me come invade your space and bother you and slow you down for a bit. And thank all of you for the support and making it happen. We're able to get a whole bunch more families out to the circus. To one, enjoy the show, and two, see that message of never give up on your dreams. So,
teamwork.
That's it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks to the Venado Circus for all their hospitality, and we'll see you next time.
See you down the road.
But hold on first, I almost forgot. We still got to put our tent away, and luckily, I found a couple of ratchet straps. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so we got to fold in half, but not all the way in half. Then we got to ratchet it down. And then it goes right in the bag. Check that out. Now the bag still seems a little bulky to me, but luckily I've got this other strap here, so we'll put that on the outside. See how nice and compact we can make this. Because you know, we don't want our circus friends laughing at us if we half-ass this. I'm gonna get this on here, I'll be right back. Well, we got it done, ready to pack up. I used all the tricks that my circus friends taught me, and I think they'd be proud of what I did. So, now, we'll see you next time. That's good work right there.